Well, hello everybody. It's morning here. It's it's chilly in a short sleeve shirt, but it's gonna get warm soon. Where I live, when you're in the shade, it's cool, and in the sun, it's really hot. The sun here is very strong. So people have to wear a lot of sunscreen, hats, and whatnot. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the Olympics today because, like everything these days, there's always going to be a minor contingent of people from all walks of life, from all sides of all divides, right, left, center, woke, politically correct, whatever, who are going to be pissed off about the Olympics for whatever reason. And I was thinking about the Louis C.K. video where he's talking about these are the best times human beings have ever had, but everybody's complaining and unhappy because of small inconveniences. Yeah, there are issues with the Olympics, economic ones, social ones. The way I think is always more on the complexity side of things rather than I moved to Puerto Rico because of taxes. I'm an Ayn Rand person because of taxes. You know, I think people like that are too simplistic. Not about efficiency in government, not about cultural and social values, not about anything but the taxes. And generally their arguments are fairly canned and weak, parroted, regurgitated, and so pretty boring. If you read around any subject, you're going to get nuanced views that will be different, differentiated. And it's interesting to understand them. That's why I like Schmachtenberger's approach to making sense of things, because he understands that the discipline of understanding other people's points of view is extremely important. And it is, if you want to understand how things work. Everybody knows that business drives technology, technological innovation, and science. At least it has since the Age of Wonder, or before that, the Age of Exploration, the Age of Wonder, and the Age of Reason, and the Industrial Revolution, and so on and so forth. You know, you're going to build a railroad to cross the United States, the North American continent, because it's profitable. It's always profits first. There's got to be some incentive or motivation for doing difficult things, for enslaving people, for fighting, for struggling, for the competition, for the cutthroatness, for the rivalrous game. You got to think you're going to get something out of it, right? At some point, Gangs of New York isn't just about, pride and getting disrespected. It's about money, it's about turf, it's about control, it's about power. So, with that in mind, and of course, maybe during the Age of Wonder there was a gentleman's game called science, where people were trying to observe nature and understand how nature works, and then derive theories and ideas from that. Sometimes technology drives science, sometimes science drives technology, it all depends, but at all times people are looking for some form of utility or something that they can do with what they're inventing that's going to make life easier, or going to solve a problem, or going to make you rich. The Olympic Games, it's interesting because I was reading a little bit of history of the Olympic Games this morning, and It seems like what they think is that there's evidence of Olympic Games in ancient Greece going back over 1700 years BCE. So there's 1700 years of Olympics before we even get to crucifying Christ.